You finally learn that mechanical tension is the main driving force behind hypertrophy. You realize, oh, I've actually got to be taking every single set to failure or very close to. And then you go have a look at everybody in the gym and you realize most people don't train to failure. Like if you watch people in their last 5 reps, you see them give up as soon as it gets hard. But that's where the growth occurs.
The C boom boom energy.
Why is it always the weakest and smallest people with captions like this? If your goal is to build muscle mass or actually have bigger muscles, even if you're a powerlifter, even if you're a bodybuilder, you still need to work on mechanical tension. That is the driving force for hypertrophy. Just to demonstrate this point, I basically intentionally chose 40 kilo dumbbells as my warm-up set today. So I go all the way down to my chest, all the way up to get a full stretch, a full contraction, because it's not just about lifting heavy loads. That's not what mechanical tension means. It also is about achieving muscular failure, not voluntarily because you had bad form, but involuntary failure. Like if the reps aren't slowing, you aren't growing. Those last 5 reps is where most of your growth will happen. And whether it be 5 reps or 30 reps, if you take them close to failure, you'll achieve that mechanical tension, or in other words, you know how you start seeing people struggle. But if you go watch his video, he's only doing half reps, minimizing the range of motion. And then in his last rep or so, he only did like 5, he's trying to hip thrust the weight. If you have to use momentum to get the weight up, that actually means that your chest isn't strong enough to bear that weight. So you just proved to everybody on this platform and every platform that you can do 0 reps of 40 kilos. Yes, load and mechanical tension is very important. But if you don't actually have good form, you're not training the muscles that you intended to train. Let me demonstrate this using my own ego lifts. 5 plates on each side. This is literally the maximum you can put on the machine. I can still push this weight, but you'll notice that my elbows are extremely flared when I use 5 plates. My bum rises from the chair because the tension is actually off my chest now. Instead, it's been switched to the front delts, and I've got my elbows way behind my torso because I've basically created an arch to minimize the range of motion, to take tension off my chest to make it easier for me. So because I'm shortening the range of motion by creating a bigger arch, yes, I might be able to get the weight up, but I am not actually putting tension on the chest muscles as I intended.
I have a leg pump even though I didn't have leg day.